Hey, what's up, greasers? Madman here, and not to exclude anybody that's looking to be a greaser or just wants to talk about the style and understand it in any way, shape, or form. Well, I'm up in the studio tonight. Yes, this is where I do my painting and my work and stuff like that. So, okay, tonight's topic: jackets. We got to get into the nitty gritty. Got to get into the thick, man. Got to get that shit fucking kicked off. Jackets. Greasers are notorious for jackets. So, what kind of jacket should you wear or should you look to buy? A lot of you might have greaser jackets and not even know it. And yes, there are differences between greaser jackets. There's different styles. So what I'm hoping to do is to educate some of you on the different styles of jackets, what you kind of want to look for, and show off my jacket collection a little bit, which I've had since high school. Yeah, we're going back a long ways on that. All right, so let's kick this shit off, shall we? First one I'm going to start off with is an old school classic of a greaser. Denim jackets, or jean jackets as some of you might know them. This is mine. This goes all the way to high school for me. So what you're going to want to do is you want to get yourself, it doesn't have to be this dark color. You get yourself a lighter one or a darker one. I used to have a jean vest, or denim vest. I would cut the sleeves off and make them into a vest. I've had about 3 or 4 of these type of jackets throughout my time. I don't have any of the vests anymore. I threw them away. Dumb, huh? And I like to decorate my stuff. Painted a spider web on the elbow, and I mean, I painted this stuff in high school. I painted something on the back as well. And it's funny. I look at it now. I go, man, my shit's so much better than it used to be. Yeah, and I got my I've got my social distortion patch, and I've got my Throwbillies psychobilly band button, and I still have a few other patches and buttons, but I haven't found them in a while. But denim is definitely always a good standby. One of the things I like to do with my denim jacket is I like to kind of do the Billy Jack thing. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the old Billy Jack movies, Tom Laughlin, but I like to throw a slight roll up and cuff into the actual sleeves. That way, if you got tattoos like I do, you can kind of display your tattoos at the same time, and it just looks fucking cool. I mean, let's face it, you gotta pop your collar, and this shit just looks fucking cool. Okay, the next jacket, one of the most common ones that you're gonna find. Pretty much every greaser I knew, know, and grew up with always goes with a black, dark gray, or dark blue Dickie work jacket. This is a very classic jacket, very traditional. This is good jacket to wear on during the nighttime. Maybe it might not be cold enough for leather or something heavier, but there's like a little bit of a wind out, and you want to have a little something to cover up with. I mean, let's face it, guys. Greasers love jackets. It's a thing. So this is your typical black Dickies work jacket. You can even zip it up a little bit. You got to get your attitude down with it too. You got to, pop that collar. Well, collar's a little bit bent, but fuck it. You got to get that greaser swagger about yourself. And no, I didn't say swag. I said swagger. There's a difference. Next jacket. This one also from high school. This is kind of like the Dickie jacket, a little bit different though. This one's a little bit reminiscent of a Letterman jacket, except it's light, it's real thin. Again, this is the kind of jacket you wear on a breezy night where it's not real cold, but you need a jacket. This one is in a little bit darker blue, and it's got the like elastic, not really elastic, but it's got the stretchy material around the wrists and at the top. Dark blue with orange stripes. I thought that was kind of cool, a little bit different, unique. You don't see much of it. And this as well, good classic greaser jacket. No, you can't pop the collar on this one because it doesn't really have a collar to pop, but still, it works. You know, you got to kind of get your thing down. Shout out to Rebel Without a Cause. James Dean. I'm having fun with this shit. Okay, one of my very, very first leather jackets. This thing is beat to shit. I call it my Fonzie jacket. Any of you guys that are familiar with Happy Days knows about Fonzie. Also, you'll recognize that this is very similar in style to Fonzie's jacket. And this jacket now is a bit too tight for me. I was a skinny kid, and it's like, I don't know, at one point I was down to like 130 pounds when I was in high school. I was like a chubby kid, and then I started walking and jogging and got down in weight. Then I became a skinny kid, and this jacket used to fit real good. Now it's a little bit too, it's almost a little bit too small, but it's kind of cool still. I still wear it from time to time. And got to pop the collar up. Again, it's got the, you know, like the stretchy kind of material around the wrists and down on the sides, kind of like Fonzie had. Pop your collar up. Typical old school beat up fucking leather jacket, man. Right here. It does zip up. The zipper, the tab is broken and it doesn't really zip so well. It's like I said, it's an old jacket, but you kind of get the picture. Okay, next one. This, I gotta dust this thing off. I haven't worn it in a while. This is one of my older leather jackets. I got this one after the Fonzie jacket, and this was given to me by a lady whose husband used to ride motorcycles, and this jacket didn't fit him anymore, and she decided to give it to me because she knew I put it to good use. This is an actual Harley jacket. I don't know if you guys can see the emblem here. This is a Harley jacket. All the painting and stuff I did on this, did it all in high school. And I'm sure there's going to be some out there, oh, you ruined the jacket by painting it. Why paint it? Because greasers paint their jackets. It's common. It does zip up. Let's see. I haven't done this thing in a while. I need to probably lube this zipper up a little bit. It does, see, it doesn't have, you know, the collar on it. It's not like your traditional old school, you know, type of a greaser biker jacket. It's a little bit more of a new school thing, but hey, it still fucking rocks, man. This thing's still pretty badass. Painted the back, painted on the arm. You know, it's got paint all over it because that's what greasers do. We put our names on it, put logos, things that we're interested. It's a thing, man. But this is also, I need to start wearing this one again. It's a pretty cool jacket. A little thinner than my other biker jacket, which I'll show you. Okay, now, this one. Guys, gonna give you guys a tip on jackets. Check pawn shops and check used clothes stores like Goodwill or the store I shopped at and got this jacket. I got this jacket for $15 at a store in North Long Beach called the Purple Heart Store. I don't know if any of you guys have a Purple Heart Store, but what it basically is used clothes. 15 bucks. Got this in high school. This is one of my favorite jackets, and of course I've painted it. Have to. Let me zip it up here. This one also kind of has the fabric elastic kind of a wristband up on the collar and then on the back and the sides. And the logo has changed over the years, and I put it back to a devil. This is my traditional devil cartoon, and of course this has been redone over the years. But I just recently put this one back on the jacket, and if you guys have ever seen some of my pictures on social media, you'll see this jacket and the design and when I did it. So, yep, this is one of my regular going out jackets right here. Okay, guys, time for one of my all-time favorite creme de la creme, the gold standard of greaser jackets, the traditional biker jacket. Right here. This one I saved up when I was in high school. I don't remember how much I got it for. I was like 150 or something like that. I remember saving up my money for it. And this one I wear all the time. One of my favorites. Very traditional. And I've added, of course, again, got to add the artwork, got to do the paint, got to, put the nickname. And I did my Joker, very traditional, just all in black out or white outline. And it's the same Joker. It's the exact same thing that I have on my left arm. And then, of course, got to have a scorpion on the back, because scorpions are one of my favorite creatures. Got to make sure that collar's popped up. Very traditional jacket. It's got a lot of pockets on it. It's good in cold weather. Hell of a jacket. One of my favorites. So there you go, guys. There's some of my jackets for you. Those are all my my greaser jackets, at least. If you guys love jackets, well, you love the greaser jackets because they're very traditional. They're very cool, very old school piece of Americana. And one of the tips, like I said, if you guys want to find some really good deals on jackets, you need to check pawn shops and make sure that they're not charging you an arm and a leg for a used and even beat up old jacket. Make sure it's a decent price. Don't let them freaking rip you off. And then, of course, check used clothes stores. Goodwill, Salvation Army, Purple Heart, places like those are good places to get jackets and good deals on them. So, as always, guys, hang loose, be safe. Madman is out.